Welcome to State of Tech. My name's Jared, and today we're taking a look at a set of Bluetooth wireless earbuds. These are from TaoTronics, and TaoTronics is a kind of lower priced Bluetooth producer of technology, and you know they've produced transmitters or receivers for audio for your vehicle. You know, a lot of iPhone 7 users need that, and you know they've been coming out with some cool stuff, and they've been hard to ignore if you've been on Amazon. And so I went ahead and ordered their wireless stereo headphones. The model number is quite lengthy. But you know, the TT-BH07, and you know, that doesn't really mean anything, but we're gonna take a look at the headphones here and see what kind of quality we get for our money out of these. So we'll open up the box and let's see what we've got inside. We're gonna, of course, get these charged up and do a review of them, see what else we get here in the box. So we've got our user manual, actually quite a large user manual here. We've got some different kind of earwigs that you can attach to your earbuds, depending on how active you are or how big of an ear hole you have. We've got our little charging cable here, which is USB to micro USB, and then a nice little mesh kind of carrying case for your headphones. So let's open up the other box, which has the headphones in it, and that is it. We'll slide that off to the side, and we'll get our headphones out. All right, so not super attractive as far as the packaging goes. Let's go ahead and pull off our little twist tie here. Now, I have had a rough time with Bluetooth earbuds, and the reason for that is that I just can't find Bluetooth earbuds that sound good and are comfortable to wear. A lot of them have this cable that kind of goes behind your neck to connect the two. There's only one pair that I've had that are literally just two buds and they communicate together. But I didn't really like those either because they just kind of looked weird and the audio quality wasn't the best. But I'm gonna check these out and see what we get here. So let's go ahead and I'm just gonna put them in my ears first just to kind of get an initial thought. They come with the earwig that kind of sticks out and conforms to your ear. So I might be more apt to wear these to the gym because they have that earwig. So as I just kind of put them in my ear and rotate them in, they feel really, really sturdy. Like they're, well, they feel like they're not going to fall out. I mean, if I was really jumping around, I might have a problem. They may tend to fall out. This little earwig here, you know, kind of gets into your ear, but well, yeah, it's a little bit better. You just kind of have to find a happy spot for them, and yeah, there we go. So now they're fitting a little bit, but I feel like I really had to wedge them in there. I have other headphones like this. I didn't really feel like I had to wedge them in my ears like that to get them to stay. But you know, if you lead an active lifestyle, you go running, stuff like that, you want to make sure that your headphones are going to stay on your ears and you're not going to have any problems. So these little stickies here on the end kind of protecting, we'll just go ahead and peel those off. So obviously it does charge with a micro USB. With some of these headphones, the charging port becomes quite obscure, and that likely is due to the fact that these have to be somewhat water resistant. They have to be protected against the elements somehow, and not to where you can go swimming in them or anything like that, but simply so that when you sweat a little bit, that you don't run into any problems. And if I remember right, the charging port is right underneath the earwig, somewhere right in here. So I'm just rotating until I can find it. So far I'm not finding it. Maybe I'm on the wrong one. Nope, still haven't found it. Oh, here it is. It's on this. It was another pair of headphones that I remember seeing the charging port underneath the earwig. So the charging port's right here on the controller. We have the ability to increase our volume here, and then we have a play button so we can play and pause, which is great. This is a little big, a little bulky, but I guess that makes sense because it is also the charging port for the headphones. Now, that could be good because a lot of times you end up getting a little bit bigger of a headphone because of that increased size. So I'm going to go ahead and power these on. There we go. So pressing and holding down the power button until you see it flash red and blue. After that, make sure that your phone or your device is in a searching mode for Bluetooth and go ahead and tap on the TaoTronics TT-BH07 to pair it. It is paired now and I'm able to control my audio levels. So we'll go ahead and I'm going to put on some music and kind of see how these perform in comparison to some of the other ones that I've worn in the past. So let's go ahead and take a look, take a listen. Now, I have to stop right away almost and say that I'm actually pretty impressed with these so far. Now, we took them right out of the box. I haven't charged them. I haven't done anything other than just pair them right to my phone. And initially, I hear a little bit of like hall sound, you know, like it's expanding the sound. And with earbuds, you tend to kind of lose that. Because they're in your ear, you don't have any distance really, and there isn't any room for anything to happen, and so you lose a little bit of that kind of room audio sound, and I feel like I'm getting that with these, which is actually pretty interesting. Now, if I had them just in my ears, I felt like they were pretty bassy, like they had really good deep tones. Not as good as, you know, a bigger set of headphones, and I definitely have had some wired headphones that are a little bit more bassy and have deeper, lows than these do. But as I pushed them in a little bit more and just kind of maybe sealed them off, and maybe that means that I need a little bit bigger of an earwig or this little silicone thing here in my ear to kind of create more of a seal, and I would get that bigger sound. But I was really impressed off the bat there at the sound quality that I'm getting. I'm going to go ahead and pop these back in and just maybe listen to another couple of seconds of something, maybe some hip hop, something that's a little bit more bassy. So let's go ahead and throw that on, and we'll see what I can hear as far as a difference goes. I mean, you definitely, if you go for something like rap, which notoriously has a lot of bass, a lot of deeper tones, you're not going to hear what you would hope to hear. So these aren't the headphones that you're really going to want if you want those extremely deep tones. But in-ear headphones like this, earbud headphones are not something you're going to want anyways if you want those deeper tones. You're going to want something, over ear, something with much bigger drivers, pushing more bass, pushing more sound than these. Now, for the price, these are extremely cheap in comparison to Power Beats by Dre and a lot of the others. Oh, look, they're even magnetic on the back, so you can just kind of put them together like that, I guess. I don't know if that's a feature or just because their speakers are magnets. But nonetheless, I am pretty impressed with these for the price, because all of the other wireless earbuds that I have, Bluetooth earbuds that I have, are much more expensive and produce sound that just isn't quite as good as the sound quality out of these. Now I'm gonna have to spend some time kind of finding an earbud that fits me well, and also the little silicone piece here that fits me well. But so far, I'm really liking these. I didn't mind the little, this kind of larger, this larger little brick here. I didn't really mind that. But what's really going to be the definitive kind of telltale is how do these feel when I'm at the gym. I wouldn't be wearing a hoodie or something where this would typically be resting on the back of my neck. And I do know that I like the flatter cable. The flat cable definitely tends to lay a little bit better on the back of your neck when you have to drape it over, which are, the way that these headphones are. And the Power Beats by Dre that I have are that way as well. So time's going to tell whether or not these are actually more comfortable. They definitely feel okay in the ear. I think that there's some adjustments that I can make based on the size of my ear. But as far as audio quality goes, I'm pretty impressed. It's definitely not something that I'm going to be able to rock out to if I'm listening to rap or, something that's really deep, bassy tones. But, as long as it's something that I want to play loud, that is fast, that I just want decent sound, I'm definitely going to be able to get that out of these headphones when I'm listening to rock or metal, or maybe even some classical if I'm sitting down reading a book or something like that. These are definitely going to be great. For the price, you definitely can't go wrong. TaoTronics is definitely putting out some quality product lately. So, do you have a pair of these? Let me know what you think about them in the comment section below. If you have any questions about them, feel free to ask as well. Obviously, this isn't a full review because I haven't charged them. I haven't used them out in the wild yet, but I did want to get them out and talk about them and kind of give you my initial thoughts on them because I was impressed with the price. I was impressed with the reviews that other people left on Amazon, and so I had to try them for myself. So, let me know what you think in the comment section below. If you want to see these headphones, definitely click on the link in the description, take you over to Amazon where you can see the price for these headphones. They're definitely under $50, which is great. And you can't go wrong for a Bluetooth headphones that sound good and are that price. I definitely recommend giving them a try. Time will tell whether or not they hold up to the test of time. They definitely looks like, if somebody sweated a lot, that this may become an issue. But it's hard to say. We're going to have to give it a try. We're going to have to go spend some time at the gym and see how they work over time. But right now, they are great. They sound great, and the price is almost unbeatable. So TaoTronics, and that model number again is the D something or other, the TT-BH07, the model number of these guys. So click on the link in the description below to head over to Amazon and see what you think for yourself. And then if you end up with a pair of these, come back and let me know what you thought in the comment section below this video. Thanks a lot. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel here on State of Tech. We love having you here, and we would love to be able to have you notified by YouTube when we put out new videos, so make sure to click that subscribe button. Thanks so much, and we'll see you next time here on State of Tech.